plushies! Welcome back. I'm Velveta Loon, your loony moon banat, but you can call me Vel. How is everybody doing today? It's great to see all of you. Ace, Nietzsche, Stu, Frisk, Arc, Sinful, Demon Goddess. Thank you so much for the 5-stream streak. Appreciate the head pats and the rubs. Now the bun squishes, definitely get your daily bun squishes in. I'm glad you're doing well. I definitely needed that nap. I think going forward, unless there's like someone that I'm collabing with that needs it earlier, I'm just gonna have all of my weekday streams start at this time instead of an hour earlier, cause like, damn. I don't think I would have been functional if I hadn't been able to take like an hour nap. Got back from washing some dishes after eating, so you're good? Excellent. Mexico's up by 1? Well, good for them. Let's go. I'm good, dude. Go take care of yourself, and remember, don't listen to the bad thoughts. They're silly. They're not correct. Gotta tell them no. Like, nap help then? Yes, it did. Honestly, I have this problem. Where sleeping at night is very difficult, which is why I'm so sleep deprived. No, naps are amazing. Like, I can take like a 15-minute nap and be like dead. Like, I dead before I take a 15-minute nap. Boom, I've rallied for like 2 hours. I'm good to go. I might need another 15-minute nap again in like 2 hours, but like I got this. I am a prolific napper. Again, it's because my brain and body don't like sleeping at night, so it's hard. I never get enough, and then during the day, that's I get the like what I missed, or at least try to make up for it. Demon Goddess, you're a very good kitten, aren't you? Have you been a good, pretty kitten today? I know. I'm glad. I know for some people though, it's like they don't help, and it's not nice. But thankfully. If naps and caffeine didn't help me, I don't think I would function as a person. The only reason I don't like sleeping at night is because all the cool people are up, like, you know. You're so cute, Ace. It's gotten better. It's definitely gotten like a little bit better, but it's still not great. It still struggles. And like, even if I fall asleep early, like if I'm exhausted and I pass out at like 10, guess what? 2 a.m. rolls around and it's like, oh hey, guess what? Now you're awake now. Congratulations. That was a nice long nap. Be awake. Just yeah. Good luck. Oh, you need to work soon? I don't care. Is the perpetual struggles. And again, why I genuinely am just forever EP. Brief intermission. Yeah. So I also usually won't try, because it's just better to wait till it's a little bit later, and then I can at least sleep until, you know, the time that I actually should be awake. Hey Marcus, yes I did. I am much better. I'm awake, I'm alert. I had some of my leftover pasta salad, so I've eaten, and I got my ghost. Like we are looking good. The only part that's not looking good is I had plans for tonight and I completely forgot what they were, but like I remember a portion of them. So, um yeah. That's what I get. That's what I get for not writing it down and be like, "No, no, 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 no. I'll remember. I'll totally remember. I got this." I don't got this. I don't got this at all. But that's okay. That's okay. Figure it out. Make it work. um one of well, two of the things. Next week is going to be a little different. Um I don't expect us to finish Resident Evil 7 by Monday. So we're probably gonna start Deltarune chapter 5 like the following week. We'll see. Nietzsche's gonna help me on Saturday. Oh yeah, that right, yes. Okay. Getting my thoughts in order. This is hard. But Saturday, Nietzsche's gonna join me on stream for a little bit. To help me get the stuff that I entirely missed in Resident Evil 7, like the shotgun. Local pun makes things hard. Sinful, I make things so hard for myself. Sounds like you need caffeination. I'm already on it. I've cracked open my portable ghost. I am enjoying it as I'm yapping. um but yeah, so Nietzsche's gonna join for a little bit, help me backtrack and get what what I missed, because yeah, if I'm fighting daddy, I need the shotgun. I was telling him, um well, he's like, yeah, I mean, you technically don't need it, you could just use the knife, but I think you might struggle with that. Like, I will definitely struggle with that. We should probably backtrack. So I did miss the shotgun. I don't know how to get it, Ace. I know where it is. Okay. Here's the thing. I know where it is. I know where both of them are, actually. Where you gotta get the one. So then you take it and you'll put it in the other place, and then you get the real shotgun. I know where they are. I just don't know how to get them. So our precious pumpkin cat is gonna help walk me through it, just like he did in 9. Um and we'll see how far we get. If on like the miracle chance that, you know, him helping me stay focused and actually be successful means we finish um before next Saturday, then cool. We start Deltarune chapter 5 because it gets released next week, and I'm actually really excited. I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about Deltarune and Undertale, but they're actually like super fun games. So that is definitely something that is we're gonna do. But also next Thursday we're gonna have Maeve on, because I was asked to look at the demo for another gothic vampire Yuri visual novel that's gonna be released soon. So we're gonna go through another one of those, and then if we get through the demo um quickly, maybe we do some more Cage of Roses, you know? You know? It's a very it's a slow burn, but a very good story. So it's the last little bit of pride. Speaking of Maeve, hey Maeve, second skin is up. Let's go. That means you can post a picture of it, and then everyone can see your really cute Mew tattoo. Tartan Army has drank Boston Dry. I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. Yes, speak of the Cupian, and the Cupian shall appear. Makes me wonder, is it that time of the month look forward to for lesbian vampires? I'm sure. Sinful, if it is a vampire and, non-vampire pair, then yeah, I would imagine so. I was here the whole time. That's okay. So yeah, that should be really really fun for for Thursday, and then I'm next weekend. I'm in a Marvel Rivals tournament. I forgot I applied for it because I genuinely didn't think anything would come for it. No, I'm Ark. Whatever you're telling me right now is the most I've heard about the World Cup, and then whatever you told me last time you were here. That's that is that's all I know. But yeah, next weekend I will be in a Marvel Rivals tournament. I may or may not stream it. I don't really know. I don't really have much details yet, other than it's gonna be Saturday and Sunday. Um, Depending, I think, on how well my team does. Who's on my team? No idea. Will I be playing a support? Yes. Is that all I can do? Yes. No, it's not a friends tournament. This is through the Twitch Pride Guild. I think. Only imagine good things coming from a non-competitive player. Only good things can possibly happen. Yes, the emotional support bun does play support. But no, when I was filling out the application, I checked the box that says I have never played rank because I haven't. Because like I genuinely enjoy playing rivals. I just don't play sweaty, you know. Um, so I don't know. We'll kind of just see how things develop from there, and that will determine what I do with it. Thank you for the boobs arc. If it seems like something I want to stream, I might do like the tournament stream and then do like my later stream, or if it happens at the same time, well then maybe that's what I'm streaming Saturday night. I don't know. We're Hey, you know what? This kind of fits though because vibes and impulses is how I roll. I'm just rolling with this. So we'll just see what happens. Also, hi Guardian. It'll be on your player card. You'll be fine. That's right. Someone looked at that and said, yes, that is what we need, apparently. Blah. We'll operate accordingly, knowing everyone's. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I don't doubt that in the slightest. I think it's gonna be fun. Look, I am going into this fully with the intention and the I just realized I forgot to change one of my tags, but that's fine. Um I just want to have fun, you know? Maybe make some new friends. Maybe make friends with the people on my team. I don't know. I'm just figure hey, could be fun, could be social, branch out, those are good things to do, right? So Guardian, I hope you're feeling better today. Remember to hydrate. Everybody should remember to hydrate. So yeah, no, regardless, I think it'll be fun. I just don't really know what that's gonna mean for weekend schedule. You know? But I'll keep you posted. I will have all info that I do know. Anything that I know by Monday will be like on my official schedule post. Everything else I'll update in Discord and on Twitter, all of the normal places, because I am always updating things, posting things, etc. So yeah. It should be like I said. I think it'll be good. I think it'll be fun. I'm excited to see what happens. I gotta practice more though. I definitely gotta practice more. I played last night for the first time in probably like 2 months, and I didn't do too bad. I feel like I am a perfectly average player. Nothing spectacular, but also you know I can keep my team alive. So I have four main supports that I'm trying to like really get good at. I'm solid with Luna Snow and Cloak and Dagger. Luna was the first one that I ever picked up and kind of just played her exclusively for like my first year of playing Rivals. I didn't really branch out. I was like, nah, I'm good here. I'm good here. Okay, thanks. And then Cloak and Dagger picked up once basically once I got Luna to Lord, then I was like, okay, no, I need to start playing other characters. So then played a lot of Cloak and Dagger, and I know they're the safe choice. They're, really easy to pop off with and play, and Maeve and Nietzsche were helping me to further maximize their utility and like do stuff with their alts to improve uh gameplay and stuff like that. So I am taking it seriously as much as, I'm kind of like joking, whatever. I am serious in the fact that like I want to go out there and do my best. And I also want to get a lot better with Invisible Woman and White Fox because I really enjoy both of their gameplay. I want to be a good Mantis player, but I struggle with Mantis. Um, the Screamer says no tattoo pictures. Um, the Screamer will let you know when it is time. Maeve, she has decided that your lap is where she belongs right now, and there is no alternative. You must wait. Mantis can't like I have seen Mantis players pop off. Um especially Nietzsche. So I know Mantis can be really good, but I'm just not at that level. To be fair, was out of the house more than normal today. Yeah, see exactly. And your lap is like the best place to be. So she doesn't want to leave, and I'm not mad. I can't be mad at her for that. If I had unlimited access to Maeve lap, that's where I would be all the time. So sorry. I got bit again, and it's really itchy. Ugh. Stupid mosquitoes. Okay, so we get extra big work chair. Yeah, we need like an oversized one, or just not the have the arm rest things that can go up. Either no armrest or armrest that can go up. Exactly. Um, Wah, brain, please. I double the chair sometimes. What? Who said that? Yo. Yeah, big comfy cherries. So does my face. I mean, huh? Use me any way you want. I mean, what? I didn't say that. Wind, yeah, the wind is wild in tonight, huh? Who said that? Huh? I'm like a beanbag chair. I don't know if a beanbag chair is right. But definitely, definitely a really big like poofy floofy share. Um, and then Ace, do you mind being called a good boy? Frisk has so kindly requested it. You're such a good boy, Ace. You are a very, very good, very much appreciated good boy. My brain died halfway through. I'm sorry. No more watching cinema therapy, but do we know why? I want to figure out if I can share or not. Um, I mean, my VOD got got told no, you can't have that posted. Got bonked. So, I think it's the Disney. Could need water, you know. Um, yeah. Again, everybody remember to hydrate. So yeah, it was YouTube that got it, but I do stream on both platforms at the same time now. So um I think the if it's about like games, then sure, that seems to be fine because it's the same as like if I'm playing the game, that's fine. But today today's kind of a grab bag because there's a bunch of there is stuff that I wanted to talk about and like um update on. We just went through a bunch of the updates, but there's a couple other things, and then we might get to like some Reddit stuff if we got time. And yeah, Thursdays are the chill vibe streams. Next month, so I talked about everything for the next the next week. Next month content might be a little different. I'm trying to figure some stuff out, and that's kind of all I can say right now. But I will, as always, keep you posted on that as well. But I am trying, like I said, with the especially like with the Marvel Rivals thing and other stuff, like I'm trying to branch out of my comfort zone more and try new things and do do different stuff that seems fun. Like I only do things though that seem like they would be enjoyable for both me and for all of you too, like stuff that like you might be interested in or like that you would also enjoy, because that's one thing I can't do. If it doesn't seem like I would have like any level of like fun or enjoyment streaming it, I'm not going to, because like you can tell when someone's not into it, and I don't like that. I'm not good at pretending. I'm not. What's your favorite Resident Evil you played so far? Um I think it's still 4. I think 4 is still my favorite Resident Evil game. That is the first one I played. It's basic. I don't care. Look, that's not to say that any of the other ones are bad. I have enjoyed all the Resident Evil games that I've played, but I think 4 um is still my favorite. Warframe updates peak, a new Warframe drop that's basically DPS Equinox, absolutely cinema. Oh yes, you're talking about Sirius and Orion. I haven't been able to do much of the new update, but I'll look forward to it spamped in. But we have to play the one with Lady D. I've played it, Frisk. I played Resident Evil 8 mid 2024, I think. The VODs are all up on my YouTube channel. I have played through 8. Look, I did um this is the order. Again, quick reminder, this is the order of Resident Evil games that I played it in. 4, 8, 9, 2, 3, now 7. I count so good. Will you play other mainstream titles? Yeah, I mean, I kind of play what comes out slash what sounds good to me. Um, sometimes I'll throw up polls if I'm torn between options, but yeah, I play a lot of different stuff. Thing usually wins our hearts. That said, with Subnautica 2, it's outperforming the past game, but I'll always support the first game for people to play first. If they're like interested or like don't want to jump straight to 2, it makes sense to play the first one. But I don't know if Subnautica has like a cohesive story that like requires it. So, um, fuck brain, please. So jumping to 2 probably doesn't have too much of a negative impact. Note, Bun cannot count. No, I cannot. Look, my favorite book series, I accidentally started on book 3 without even realizing it. And after I finished that, only then realized I was on book 3, went back and read 1 through 2. So, sometimes that's just how it be. I learned I can't count when I started to crochet. Hey, we do our best. We do our best. RE1 remaster will be a good one for you. I don't think it will be, Ark. I've had some conversations about it. I don't think I want it. I don't think I want it. Simple, I'm not sure that I really got to experience much of the story. I spent too much of it just being terrified of the ocean. Terrified to be in it. Terrified every time I had to go back in it or go deeper or heard what hang on. Had to reboot for a sec. Heard weird sounds. Why? Because of the tank controls and the fixed camera angles. I mean, that's one. Those are two of the reasons. Yes. I I don't know. I don't know if I want to go back to Subnautica. There was a lot of good puns to be made, but I don't know. Further consideration is required before I make a decision there. Hold on, the bun is recalibrating. Please make sure to turn off power saver mode for best performance. Yeah, I like I said before, a lot of my consideration does also go into like, would I actually enjoy playing the game? Because if I am not going to enjoy it, I don't want to do it. There are some things I will suffer for, like the content, and if it's like 9 genuinely had parts that terrified me, but push through it because overall the game was really fun. When the entire concept of the game is something that I am very afraid of, it makes it very hard for me to do it. When it comes to Resident Evil, I'm really excited for Code Veronica remake. That will be fun. I will definitely be playing that. Um but again, if it's if it's something that like I'm genuinely gonna struggle at, because I've tried those games too. I did Darkwood. I did a couple of streams of Darkwood, and I I didn't get it. I genuinely could not figure it out. And while I have I'm very patient. I have a very high threshold before I start getting like frustrated. That game pushed me to that point. I was scared, I was stressed, and I had no idea what to do. So when something's kind of giving me the vibes that I'm going to be feeling that again, it's not going to be enjoyable for anyone, because I don't want to be unhappy here with all of you. So I'd rather pick things that are a nice balance, you know? Resident Evil 7, there's a lot of bugs. There's so many bugs, and I hate it. But it's not all the time, and I, can kind of push past it a little. But if it was all bugs all the time crawling over everything, honestly, I probably would not finish it, because again, that that would not be a good time for me. Malchus, you can keep your opinions about bugs to yourself. This is a place where bugs are not appreciated. You're a plague demon. I expect you to come down positively on the side of bugs. See, if I'm doing something like for a challenge, or it's a like a goal or something, then yeah, I will absolutely subject myself to it. But of my own volition, nah, sorry. I'm gonna play things that are fun. You have a question? Then will you wear wigs? I do wear wigs. I feel like that's a reference to something, and I don't get it, Maeve, and I'm sorry. I was gonna say anything about bugs. Sure. Have a good night, Ark. Take care. It's always great to see you. Yeah, Maeve, I don't know the reference. I'm sorry. Um, have what? I was gonna say that I do wear wigs, actually. So, to be fair, I only know where one is right now. I still have not been able to locate my other ones. The 30-second clip from an old interview. Ah, I see. Cannot say anything negative about bugs, all things considered. I wasn't gonna say anything. Just the way you came in with the one word bugs, I don't know. I was like, are you building something? It's okay, Switch. Record Slayer, thank you so much. I appreciate the 100 bits. That's why I do this, for the good of the cosmos, for creation. You are very appreciated. Yeah, I'm building these nuts. Got 'em. Also, I made a new alert sound that, you know, hey mutant. How Switch mutant, how are you both doing? Having a good Thursday? I certainly hope so. I am good. I am doing the good. We're just going over like Updates and stuff. What was... I heard a sound. I don't know where the sound came from, but that was weird. Okay. Huh. Got called into work to cover my pregnant coworker and just got home. That was very nice of you to cover for them, Switch. For Mutant. No, Mutant has a tail. Why? Feeling very nice tonight. Well, that is very kind of you, and Mutant. I do hope that it's been a wonderful week for you. You've been able to stay cool, stay hydrated, looked after yourself. Because you are very important. And what is it? What is it that we say? You deserve love. You deserve support. You deserve to look after yourself, right? So keep on going, keep on existing and persisting and taking each day as best you can. Even on the bad days. They're not gonna last forever. And the next one's gonna be better. You are appreciated. Mwah! And then, of course, Frisk, we have to tell Switch what a good, pretty druppy she is. Aren't you, Switch? Aren't you just such a good, cute, wonderful druppy? Am not? Yeah, no, I think you are. I think you are. Of course, Mutant has a tail. He's a puppy. All puppies have tails. Right, Mutant? Oh, apparently caps lock is on. Whoops. Good boy, don't fight it. Just accept it. Accept what you are. Just like Switch needs to. Alright, well that's being weird. Me personally, I wouldn't let that slide. Wouldn't let what slide, Record? Imagine if whenever you had caps lock, you were unable to stop yourself from shouting until you turned it off. That would be horrible. But also, I have really bad volume control, so sometimes I worry that I am shouting. I can think of a few reasons why Switch might want to pull your tail. One of which being that it's Switch. Sometimes Vel's caps locks turns itself on. It does. It does. All right, we're gonna come over here. Man, the wind is at it again. Look at that. It was blowing like crazy earlier. Sorry. I short circuited again. It's fine. We're gonna look at our card for today, and then we're gonna get into the other stuff. Thirsty ass channel? Nah. Definitely not here. Definitely never here. Well, guess what? What? Yeah, huh? What happened? Don't listen to him no matter what he tells you. You took care of yourself today? Mutant, I'm so proud of you. You're such a good boy. Switch does have lovely eyes, yes. Our card today is the Two of Swords. This card represents forceful action and willpower. You can move if you have found the proper direction to do so. If you haven't, you're going to find yourself stuck. So, if things are feeling like you're not able to move forward, you're not able to go in the direction that you thought you need to, maybe reconsider. Maybe it's not quite right. Because if it is, you're gonna start zooming. Or start zooming. Things are gonna happen. You've been cooking. It's time to start serving. Switch and Mutant are both very puppy coded, Frisk. I agree. When you make your friend mad and they raise their hand only to ask to go to the bathroom. Do your friends do that a lot, Switch, when you're just hanging out, casually raising their hand to ask to use the washroom? Because, like, look, I'm as much of a bottom as you can get, and I don't think I've ever done that in just like a casual setting that is not school. But yeah, you are all so capable and absolutely able to accomplish whatever you want to do. Just make sure it's in the right direction. And Frisk, what pronouns would you like for today? She? You're spreading lots of love around, Frisk. Like a good girl, because it's what you are, isn't it? You're such a good girl, Frisk. I have given Mutant love, but I can give our adorable puppy boy more love because he definitely deserves it. He took care of himself today. And Mutant, that's great. That genuinely is wonderful. I'm so happy to hear it. Because every time you do that, it just helps push away those negative thoughts a little bit easier. Every time you choose self-love and self-care, you're making it that little bit easier to choose it every time. So keep going. Don't stop doing that. And I can't not add that you're an adorable puppy boy. It is required. Mwah! Okay, you go sleep. You go sleep, Marcus. Good night. Get go rest. Don't get out of this chuckle nut. Just wait till the cooldown is over. Chuckle nut is such a great insult that's like not really an insult. So good word choice, Frisk. Oh yeah, okay, cool. We got time. So one of the other things, that I wanted to see about introducing for us all, and I'm open to suggestions both for the card and for the bingo prizes. that trolley was loud. I mean, Switch, if you genuinely didn't want it, that's all you have to say. We watch Food Theory? Maybe? Is that like game theory but about food? How is there food theory? Need head pats and rub redeem? We can add that. We can definitely do that. It is guaranteed. That is a guarantee with you, Sinful. So we can go ahead. We can add that head. Oh, no caps lock. Head pat / rub redeem. But I wanna. My goal, hope, maybe, possibly, is to have this ready for Saturday's stream. And what would be a good reward if you got a bingo? As someone bullies Switch. Not as reward side note, yes. I mean, she's not wrong though. Though, this is him. We don't have Leon anymore, so I'm gonna take that one off. Do you want to be bullied, Frisk? Bullied so much I made on the bingo. I was asking for suggestions and you gave me suggestion. We could do that. We could do that. You know what? Chat bullies itself. There we go. Chat bullies itself, because that's what's happening. As a collective unit, you are bullying yourselves. Seriously? Oh, are you suggesting curse? It's on here as crash, but we can change crash to curse. You let Switch and Mutant do it. All right, well, there you have it. Frisk is open to Switch and Mutant bullying. I mean, and then there's also me flustering someone, which is inevitable, so that could be like a double whammy. You can do more than bully. Oh. Our free space, by the way, our free space is horny chat. Just so you know. We make the title Banat. Oh, that's smart. Banat. Aha! There we go. Again, Wind's been saying all sorts of stuff. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate, Nietzsche. One of the things that I have been wanting to get better at and practice more, as will give me an excuse to do so, and then also give you a little something, is what if the reward for a bingo is a small Veldoodle. The wind is so wet, it's missed at this point. That's so true. Oh my god. Thanks for the cream pie mutants. You have indeed creamed the bun. And I was also thinking on like special occasion streams, or maybe like once a week, I'll have a surprise other thing that I do for if you win the bingo. Because I also expect that we're a lot of these things will likely happen, so you know, maybe we limit it to like 2 or 3 winners a stream. Doodle with maybe limited detail prompts, like a doodle with 3 specified, yeah, or like a vague idea of what you would like. Because remember, I'm not artist. I just would like to practice my art a little bit. But cool. Okay, we do gotta go for ads. We gotta take quick ad break. So stretch, grab a drink, grab a snack, play any of the games that you want. Sinful's having a grand old time with the fish, and I will see you all in just a few minutes. Mutant, I am not surprised by that statement in the least. In other news, a fork found in kitchen. Switch is true. Like, genuinely. You getting flustered is as news breaking as water being dry. It's true, yeah. You know? We the flustering is mutual, though. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if you fluster mutant back Switch at all, but you know, happens. Bros meter on repo. Well, repo can also be kind of a spooky game, so like you're more on edge. Don't give her ideas. Hey, it's only fair. It's only fair. Right? And Switch is a Switch by her personal admission, so oh, you sent an Ara. Oh, I'm sure he said he missed that. The Aras do seem to have a good impact. That is very true. Shit. Should I be running? Oh. Should I be running late? Yeah, I could turn that. I could put that on here. I have been remembering Mix It Up though. I have been remembering that one. Mutant. You're such a good boy. It's funny, Switch, because I was actually considering just doing that for free, but there we go. That's true. You know, that's fair. That is a fair point, Sinful. Getting things that are rare, so Vel is lit. Well, forgets. Makes it up. And some of these are a lot rarer than others, and the idea is to have a lot, right? So then we can have a wide variety of cards, and you get you get different possibilities, and then hopefully, you know, not everyone who's playing all gets bingo. You get Pulse, but Vel can. I want it to be for Switch and Mutants. You know, we're just vibing here, so that's fine. Hi, Caravan. I hope you're doing good. After all, both Switch and Mutants are very good puppies. So cute. So sweet. Going after each other. Wrestling like good little puppies, huh? I think Forgetful Bun is as much of a free space as Horny Chat. No, I think Horny Chat is definitely is definitely right. I do have a loses. Where is it? I know I've got one here. I saw it. Lost Train of Thought. I do have Lost Train of Thought. Lost Train of Thought is on here. Make sure you hydrate, mutants. That wasn't burrito mode right now. He grabbed the clicker. I'ma die. Thank you forever. Let him go. Let him go be happy in a corner. We can stop bullying him for a little bit. What is bajillion? Is that a typo? Let me see. No, I do say bajillion. that is something that I do say. Curse, you could do curse / crash. You know, that's, you know, better yet, let's just specify 30 min curse. There we go. There we go. You accept the bullies, you'll regret this, but you're nowhere near your limit. Got it. So mutant can take a lot. Everyone, write that down. if we don't mutant, it might get forgotten. I think this is a pretty good list so far. We can always add to it. And then I will make it available. I'll have it be like a command so that type in bingo, and then you get a card every stream that you want to play. And like I said, we'll do some doodles. Yes, and that was a whole PC. That was a whole ass like 1990s PC. Who knows how long it was in that lake for? Thanks, Witch. You know what's hilarious? The short from the other day where I'm bald did so well. Apparently, you know, everyone just loves egg. That's what I've learned. Everyone just loves egg. So thank you for using egg. All right, tonight's the only night I'm gonna allow combos. We're not gonna always do combos, but I will let it slide tonight. But both Switch and Frisk are very good girls. Absolutely lovely. So pretty. The best good girls, right? It's funny because someone that also had a bald redeem also knows that bald does better. It does! I don't know why. I don't know if it's just like the comedy of it, of like, I am now just entirely bald. Am not? No, no, you are. You are. Here's the thing. Banat don't lie. Remember, you have been perceived by me, therefore you cannot argue this fact. It just exists. It just is. Cool. Again, if you do think of anything else, you can either throw it in the chat as we're going, or just put it in Discord. Just like make a note that this is like for bingo card, so that I know what you're what you're talking about, and I'm just not like, huh, what? Huh? I appreciate the bonk switch. Thanks. Where's my button? There's my button. Can't argue with the bun. Bun is too cute. That's right. That's right. And if I don't know what's cute, then who does? Like, you know how they say game recognizes game? I also say bottom recognizes bottom. Cute recognizes cute. You are cute. You absolutely are. Unfortunately, I don't know that pouting gonna work for Switch. Oh, well, hold up there, Frisk. Hold up. No, we don't do that. Everyone here is absolutely a bunch of cuties. No one cuter than anybody else. You're all equally cute. And that also means that if one of you isn't, then nobody is. Me included. Is that really what we want to do, Switch? Is that really what we want to do? Switch is a cutie. I agree, and so are you, Frisk. But if Switch is saying she's not, then I guess none of us are. Oh no. Oh no, what do we do? Everything's been thrown out of balance. Yeah, you're gonna say you're not? You also want to throw us into absolute chaos mutant? That's really what we're gonna do? Are you sure about that? Do you want to reconsider your words? Hmm? I better see some positive emotes. What we think? You do have some. I guarantee you do. There are hearts you can use. Smiley faces. You have access to my follower chat emote. I have a bunch in there. See? There we go. We don't want to self-deprecate. Accepting nice things about ourselves is good. It's important. The world will not end if you do. I promise. It is necessary. Fish. We can all accept nice things. We can all accept nice things. I believe in you, Switch. You can do this. It's absolutely okay to accept love. All right. We're gonna take dancing. We're gonna take the dancing. Let's go. And now everyone is free. Go take your meds. Soundboard makes heart melt. The tears really are really well done. Yes, the fish is now active again. How we've punished chat as a team. Because the thought of punishment is actually punishment for me. Look. It's not punishment. It's not. It's making it clear what happens. Goodness, those fish were overpopulated, yes. Look, as we talk about all the time, it's a slow process to be able to accept good things about yourself. But it's a process that's worth doing. Process that you should work towards. And it gets easier the more you do it. Been trying to work towards it. Just very rejection sensitive, funny enough. I get that, but you are safe from rejection here. And Mune, have you noticed it getting any easier lately? Been trying not to hate yourself so much? I'm so glad. That's great. And is very very good. A little? That is fantastic. I gotta remind myself Bun will pout at me. I mean, I will. But but also it's good for you. And I'm really proud. I'm really proud of you, Frisk, for working on it, and I'm really proud of you too, Mutant. Because we should all try to be a little bit better about it. So instead of doing video react things, we're gonna try reading off the subreddit and see how that goes tonight. Takes time and effort, and baby steps are okay. Absolutely. Absolutely. And remember, progress isn't linear, right? Just because you go 2 steps forward and then you take 1 step back, or maybe even 3 steps back. There is. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, that is so much better. I hate bright modes. Sorry. I've tried to do too many things at once. Progress isn't linear. Even if you take a couple steps backwards, that's okay, because you know what? You're still moving forward. 2 steps forward and 1 step back is still forward. And hey, maybe if one day it's 3 steps back, but then the next day you take 2 steps forward, and the next day 2 more steps forward, you're still going. Still going. I'm trying to move forward, and that's great. You are. You have taken huge steps in the last time. The fifth, yeah. Words. Hello? Can I have them, Brain? Please? In just the last, like, little over a year, Mutant, you have grown so much. Promise you won't be mad? What? You use Discord light mode? Hey, I know some people do need light mode for, like, because it genuinely helps them. It helps with their vision. So I get it. I understand. I understand why light mode exists and why it can be used. Personally, I am a dark mode. I'm a dark mode girly on anything and everything that I can be. I dared to do light mode once I got flashbanged. I am light sensitive though. I used to drive one of my exes crazy because he would want all of the lights on, and I'm like, no, please turn them off. It's too bright. It felt so weird. But no, a really good way. Also, sorry. Oh my god. Brain has 0 linear thought tonight, it seems. Maeve, I don't know if I responded to you, but yeah, you can send me whatever. You don't have to ask. You just you just send me stuff. You have partner privileges. And, you know, other privileges. So yeah, you're fine. The other thing I was trying to say is that if you're ever sitting there and are wondering, like, have I really done anything? Am I really better? Am I really going forward? Think back about where you were 6 months ago, a year ago, hell, even 2 weeks ago. What's changed? What's different? Is anything? Is it maybe a small improvement. That's why looking at bigger gaps of time can be better, because it's more easier to notice the small changes. But, you know, sometimes a little bit of self-reflection, especially if you're feeling stagnant or like you're not accomplishing what you want, can be really helpful. Because I guarantee you, when you do that and you see, and then you're like, whoa, 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 hang on. That was me? I was like that? Oh man, look at how great I'm doing now. Even if it's not exactly where you want to be yet, that's okay. We're all works in progress. And that's all right. Awesome. We will look at those three after we look at this one, because I am curious about what this one is. Changed so much. Am I still stuck in my shell sometime? Yes. Will I change that? I'm trying. Like I said, it's a work in progress. You have come so far. Even I still get stuck and nervous, and I'm like, oh no, I shouldn't do this thing, and overthink it. But you just keep trying. You just keep trying at it. A little easier over and over. Yeah, think of me as recovering Steven Universe future. There's a lot we all gotta work through and deal with and try to move past, And we do the best we can. I do know. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate, mutants. All right. And the reps. Show made me cry so hard. That show, like, every episode is just a fucking punch to the gut, but I have watched all of it a few times. It's one of the few like media sources that is highly emotional, that makes me highly emotional, that I will watch. Thank you for the affection. Here Comes a Thought is a song that I've used to help me a few times. Are they making Lars of the Stars? I know they were. I remember hearing about it, but I didn't know if it was actually going to be made. Yes. Yeah, that'll be really good. That'll definitely be really good. Your favorite songs probably change your mind. Short but sweet. All of the music is really good. Hell, even Giant Woman, It's mostly a meme, but it's also very good. Heard they were gonna make another Steven Universe movie or something. I think that might be Lars of the Stars. But I don't know. Giant Woman is relatable. I mean, it is. But definitely a very good series. I actually sent like the YouTube like clip of Here Comes the Thought once to somebody that I work with, because he was like basically freaking out while he was driving during work. I was like, okay, no, but this is no good. This is no good. Okay. You're stuck in traffic right now. It's fine. You can put on a YouTube video on your phone, because it's California traffic and that shit don't go nowhere when it stops. and I made him listen to it. I'm like, I'm your boss. You're gonna watch this. I helped him feel better. The healing power of Steven Universe. All right, let's find out about bringing Tupperware to a restaurant, which, like, right out the gate is wild. Right out the gate is wild, because, like, if you want to bring, if you don't finish your food, I have never been to a restaurant that won't give you some sort of to-go container. They cover such complex topics in a mature manner. They really do. They really do. For a children's show, it was incredibly complex. Um, but I can't even imagine. I just can't even imagine why you would bring Tupperware. Like, huh? Hawaii? Why would you do that? So let's see what Glittering Rainbow Cat thought. Because they need a few strangers from the internet to decide what's going on. And think for your daily brain squish switch. Have you gone and taken your meds yet? Yeah, you should do that. We do also have ads in about 25 minutes. If you want to wait, it's okay. You can go do ads. But you must meds. Reminder to everyone, chat. Take your meds. Take all meds. So, a few weeks ago, I, female, okay, went to a burger with a girlfriend of mine. I know they served quite big burgers in the past, and I always had leftovers. So I decided to bring a Tupperware this time, just in case. Just in case of what? They don't have a box for you? They won't let you wrap it up? Because, like, if it's a fast food place, you just wrap that shit up in the wrapper that they gave you. If it's a sit-down, like, proper restaurant, I mean, not... You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know, that came out wrong, but like you all know, you understand what I'm saying, right? Right? Hopefully, maybe, possibly. But why? I don't get it. Why are you bringing your own Tupperware? Why are you making dishes for yourself? I ordered my burger, added some wedges, and enjoyed my meal while having a super nice conversation. If it's okay, of course it's okay, Switch. It is absolutely okay to ask for love, to get the love and support that you absolutely deserve. But that's why it's important to take that love that you give to your friends, to everyone here, to your partner, and make sure you extend that inwards as well. Okay? Because you are very sweet. You are kind. You are compassionate. You are so full of great, amazing things. You need to feel that. And you need to let yourself feel that. It's okay. It's okay to feel good about yourself. It's okay to have moments where you look in the mirror and you're like, hey, I like the way I look today. I look cute. Or this outfit looks amazing. I am feeling it. And really enjoy those moments. Because you should feel those things. Ideally, you should feel those things all the time. But hey, we'll get there. We'll get there. In the meantime, let yourself feel them when they happen. And try to say nicer things about yourself, alright? When someone tells you you're cute, you can just say thank you. You don't have to agree, okay? But you also don't have to disagree. You can just say thank you. Because maybe eventually you will start to agree. I believe in you. You have such life left to live, to experience, and you deserve only the best. Okay? Now go take your meds. Mwah! Duke is making me say nice things about myself every other week, otherwise he's giving people my coffee. diabolical in the best way. And yes, we're gonna turn on a little bit of background noise while I'm reading. I don't have a sip emote anymore. Okay, so she's eaten a third of her wedges and not even half of the burger, and decided to stop because I also wanted some dessert. Reasonable, valid. Take the shit home. Everywhere will offer you a to-go box. After ordering, I assume dessert, I pulled out my box and started to fill it with my leftovers. You know, I felt quite clever. I didn't overeat, and there's still space for dessert in my belly. I didn't have to pay $1 or so for a doggy bag. Okay, so they charge you for leftovers, I guess, for to-go container. Interesting. I have never heard of that, which had leaked in my bag in the past, and there would be enough for lunch the next day. So triple win, if you will. After everything was packed, I put the box in my bag. I realized my friend was kind of quiet, but didn't think much about it. She tends to be quiet after eating. After we were done, everyone paid for their own meals and left. Then she looked at me and was like, "Oh my gosh, that was so embarrassing." I was confused. She explained to me how awkward she felt and people were staring and whatnot, and was kind of mad. I explained my point of view and the benefits of all, but nope. In the end, I was like, please calm down. It's not like I took a box to an all-you-can-eat buffet and stuffed it full in front of the waiters. We also didn't split the bill, so it's fine. I ordered more with tomorrow in mind. She was still mad, so we went our separate ways. But here's the thing. I still think it's a good, environmentally friendly way, and I did it again while eating with a guy friend a few days ago, and he was like, whoa, that's neat, and gave me some of his onion rings. So, are they the asshole or not? Should I have communicated before playing out my box? Should I have asked the waiter, which hadn't said anything at all? Or should I just buy a leftover box from the restaurant next time? Absolutely don't know what to do. Please share your thoughts. Also, what came to mind, I'm quite overweight and struggle with binge eating disorder. So I was happy to not overeat. Okay, so portion control while still enjoying, you know, a night out, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. We love knowing our personal limits and trying to persevere through struggles. We have some edits. She's from Central Europe. Okay, this thread is huge, so it should be specific enough so that I can tell English not the first language, and that's fine. That's fine. We get through. I think especially with the context of BED, not the asshole. So I don't think an asshole, but like I'm still like a little bit confused. But here it is super common to pay for one of those items. Example, boxes in restaurants and plastic bags. They're just vibing and fishing. It's fine. It's not a date. Maybe the term female friend would have been better, but yeah, it was just girls' dinner. Okay. I can be a little eccentric from time to time, and all my friends know that, but she and I aren't out for lunch or dinner often. In general, she's a very nice, pleasant person to be around. We had a good time together. I'm pretty sure this isn't some kind of trigger. Contact her tomorrow and try to talk to her. There might be an update coming. All right. Do we have an update? I'm just gonna check really quick. No, it doesn't seem that we do. Okay. So, with this added context, with this added context of having to pay for your to-go containers, yeah, I don't see the issue. Because, like, at the end of the day, she paid for the meal. Nobody in the restaurant said anything. Not the asshole stamp of approval, no issues at all. It seems to me, based off of everything here, it was the friend that had the problem. Like, not even the restaurant. The restaurant didn't care, and maybe people were staring. Maybe other people hadn't considered it and were like, oh shit, maybe I should do that next time. Because, like, as someone who often has leftovers, yeah, if I knew that I was going to and had issues, like she said too, that like whatever container they had put the stuff in last time had leaked in her bag, and you know, I would also be kind of upsetty spaghetti if I got home and found out that like burger grease had gotten all up in my lovely spell book bag. I also would not be very happy. So bringing something that I know would be secure, absolutely would do that, without a doubt. The bigger issue here, again, I think, is the friend who was, and we all know that person who doesn't like to do things that are different, or you know, that are a little quirky. Thank you for the headpats, mutant. You know, that maybe like you show up and your outfit's a little out there, or hey, you're in your full kimono mimi. They say that right? Did I do it? Did I get it first try? I don't think I did. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You show up like that and they're like, oh, are you sure? You sure you want to wear that? Or why do you have that on? And like they're not trying to be mean, but they do not want to be perceived by other people under any circumstances. So the friend was like, oh, that was so embarrassing. People were staring. If that were me, I'd be like, okay. And I have my food. It's safely tucked away. I'm good. So I think the bigger issue here is the friend who clearly did not want to be perceived, and then her friend did something that suddenly made her perceived, and it was not a good time. Thanks for the bun form, Sinful. While I tell Mutant that he's such a pretty puppy. Aren't you, Mutant? You've been such a good, pretty puppy. And I appreciate the rubs and the head pats, Sinful. Thank you very much. But do we all kind of agree with that? If Mutant can't think, then he can't bully me. You know, Switch. That is some sound logic. That is some top tier logic if I've ever heard any.
Lizard.
Gimme. There it is. I don't know how long it goes for. I always get edged for that last lizard. Yeah, not the asshole. Definitely not. Let me grab the next one that Maeve sent. Gonna take 5 more to get your brain stop. I feel like you need to be careful with what you say, Mutant, because that sounds maybe like a challenge. Have you like being edged? I mean, I don't hate it. Am I the asshole for declining to fix the errors I made in a blanket and crochet it for someone else and take it back instead? already handled. That also a good reminder that we keep non-Twitch things not discussed. But yes. Oh, okay, you're intentionally challenging. You are intentionally challenging. I got it. Noted. Mutant wants to be challenged. We should all write that down as well. Alright. I made a blanket for my sister-in-law, Amanda. I was able to give it to her last weekend. She'd asked for it in certain colors. I didn't have any other projects on my to-do list, so I was happy to make it for her. Love that. I had most of the colors already too, so it worked out. When I gave her it, she was excited and she started to look it over. I figured it was to see how it was put together, since she doesn't crochet. After a little bit, she said she loved the blanket. But, oh, I hate that. I hate that. I challenge myself all the time. You know this. You challenge yourself. You don't put an open challenge out there for other people usually. But hey, I'm not shaming. I'm not shaming. She couldn't help but notice some of the little mistakes I'd made along the way. Bitch, you just got a blanket for free. What do you think you're doing? I asked her what she meant, and she pointed out some of the things, like I'd accidentally done a row of striping instead of 3 for one section. I'd switched to the wrong color and threw off a pattern at some point. Yeah, take that shit back. Yeah. She handed it back to me and told me that she loves my progress with it and couldn't wait to see the finished project. I told her that it was finished. She looked down at it and said it wasn't done until it was perfect, and I made several mistakes that I could easily go back and correct. No? No, I don't think that's how that works. I don't crochet personally, but I don't think that's how that works. I was honestly dumbfounded by this. I hate the way perfectionists try to force their quirk onto others. I made this blanket for her for free of my own free time because I love her. I told her that. She said she knows and she loves me for it, but she wouldn't be able to use it because she wouldn't be able to focus on anything but the mistakes. Yeah, bitch, you take that back. Nope, okay, no blanket for you then. Never mind. Hey, I just got myself a new cozy blanket, or gifted it to someone who isn't ungrateful. I said whatever and took the blanket back and said that if she doesn't want it, I'll keep it. She looked surprised and said that she does want it. She just wants my best work and not something half-assed. The entitlement. As a person whose love language are partially gift-giving acts of service, this is disrespectful of the sentimentality and the time and effort put into it. Absolutely. The audacity here is unparalleled. The word half-ass sends me. Yeah, that is so condescending. Like, that is, you made a mistake. Okay. I told her that if she thinks me crocheting a whole fucking blanket and making minimal errors is half-assing it, I'd rather just keep the blanket. Good. You know what? Good for OP for standing up for themselves, because, like, absolutely. She's so upset with me and told me I was acting ridiculous, that it wouldn't take long to fix it. If you knows anything about crochet, you know that if I made an error on row 36 of a 1,115 row blanket, that's essentially starting over again. Anyway, come to you all now. Am I the asshole? No. No, your sister-in-law is the asshole. Let's see if the comments agree, because I think we're all on the same page here. Might be ridiculous. She definitely was. Absolutely. She might be missing is there is no fixing, quote unquote, an error like you described in crochet. You either start over or pull the stitches back to the point of error and resume for there. She couldn't be a gracious recipient of a heartfelt, thoughtful, homemade gift that shows you something about her if she requires perfection that's perfectly incompatible with homemade. Not to mention super dismissive and presumptuous of her to not prioritize the hard work and hours that went into making it. Not even that, she's the shit that comes out. Oh, that's savage, but yes. Because it's absolutely... Wait, who said no hard... Where was there no hard feelings? Who said... Whomst said no hard feelings? Rose of me... I don't see anything about no hard feelings, but maybe I'm tripping. Hang on. I'm gonna control F this shit. I'm gonna look for hard. Okay, no, that's just something that's in the comments. All right. Very hard feelings if it were me. It absolutely is. I wonder, does it say? Oh, this was archived. So maybe there was something else. Maybe there was something else here. But yeah, no, this is this is definitely definitely not OP's fault by any means, because like they made 1,000+ rows on a blanket. Like, that's a big fucking blanket. You can't... Someone spending that much time and that many materials on something just for you to be like, it's not perfect. I don't want it. Wild thought process. That's all I have to say publicly. This doesn't look like something I'd get at Target or Crate and Barrel. Therefore, I don't want it. Like, I could maybe understand that if she had paid for it. If she had paid, like, I don't know what the going rate would be, but, you know, let's say like $50 to $100. Let's say she paid $100 for a crocheted blanket. And there's a bunch of errors. I could maybe be like, okay. All right. Can see your point. But it's for free. It's for free. It was made for you out of love and generosity. No. No. Definitely the sister-in-law is the asshole. Without a doubt. Etsy queen size blanket, $400. Yeah, I was very much lowballing, and I know that, but still, it's just gotta really care about someone to use that much expensive material on an art gift for them. You do, and to have that just be like shoved in your face, ridiculous. Also, I saw the redeem. I'm just trying to figure out where my fireball went, so hang on. Yeah, I got it. Oh, that burned. He usually doesn't. Alright. We will give Mune both of his routines and we'll go for an ad break. Because you can have all the love that you want it, because you deserve it. Because you are wonderful mutants. You've come so far, and you're just gonna keep growing into more and more of an amazing person. Seeing you grow more confident, more sure of yourself, because you should be. You should be. There is nothing to be self-conscious about. You are incredibly entertaining and caring. You're witty. You're great to be around. You have a wonderful voice. All things that you should feel good about yourself for. And of course, you absolutely are such a good, adorable pet mutant. You're absolutely such a cute pet, without question. Mwah! All right, we gonna go. Whoa, fuck. Fingers went on the wrong buttons again. I will see you all in just a few minutes. All right, we back. I should have hydrated on the break. There we go. Okay, we've got our next post, because I think we all agree absolutely that that sister-in-law. And here's another. Maeve, what is it with sister-in-laws in the crochet space being a problem? All right, let's welcome back, Spampton. I hope you got some yummy foods. We are looking through Reddit posts right now. Bro, I don't know, maybe sister-in-laws are starting to be around. See, I've heard that about mother-in-laws, and like, that is true. But what'd you get to eat, Spampton? Was it yummy? No time to grind and craft Titania Prime. Titania Prime is so great. She zooms. Buffalo chicken? Buffalo chicken is delicious. I love buffalo chicken. Titania was your first crafted Warframe? I actually haven't crafted her base. I have so many primes that I've never achieved their standard form of. I seem to always find myself with an abundance of plat, and then I just end up with primes, you know? Yeah, most of my frames are primes. I think the only ones that I play that aren't primes are Kome. I have Runa Prime now, so not even that one. I have another one. Shit, what's the other one? Dante, right? Dante doesn't have a prime yet. I can't wait for Dante Prime to come out. I think those might be the only two that I play that aren't primes. I think every other frame that I play a lot of, I think they're all primes. Yeah. Just remembered 5 days. It's true. Switch. I actually talk about that earlier too. As soon as Resident Evil 7 is done, we gonna switch to Deltarune Chapter 5. Because I am also very much looking forward to the new part of the story. I think it's gonna be great. As soon as it releases, I'm playing it. Oh, I absolutely understand. Switch, you play it, you enjoy it, you love it, you get immersed in it. Because then also by the time I play it, you'll be done and maybe you can probably help me. I'm scared about the Chapter 5 weird route. No, that is so fair. The weird route is already like rough for the other chapters. I don't even know. No, I know. I'm not even gonna try. There's a reason why when we went back and did like secret bosses, I didn't try for that, because no. Period. Full stop. No, would not happen. Could not. Not me. So, Bot, please. Please return. I'd very much like it. Maybe? Please? Hello? No? Alright, it's gone. I understand why I wanted to check your triggers first. Oh, absolutely. No thoughts. Head empty. Yes, Weird Route. Yes, yes. Couldn't have played. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And not for the same reasons that like the Undertale, whatever that one is called, the like extermination or massacre, whatever they called the Undertale one. I couldn't do that because that would just make me sad. This one, there's too many undertones that I can't. Too many things like subtly and not so subtly suggested that I just can't. Genocide, thank you. That's the word I wanted. Weird Route is more brutal than genocide. It is, because genocide is just like, you know, you just gotta kill everyone, which again, Toriel, I couldn't imagine actually attacking Toriel. Like that alone is brutal. But the themes and stuff in the Snowgrave route for Deltarune is a lot worse than that. So yeah, hey, maybe by the time Mutant's playing the Weird Route of it, I will have made it through all of chapter 5 and I can watch him do it. I haven't seen it because I don't want to, honestly. Or like Papyrus. I couldn't imagine doing that to Papyrus either. He's so wholesome. Yeah, they would. They absolutely would. And that's why I say no thank you. Not for me. As I was mentioning again at the beginning earlier in stream, I play things that are enjoyable both for me to play and for all of you to watch. And if it's not going to be enjoyable for me, I'm not going to play it. Because that's just no good for anyone. I'm just a fan of feeling safely uncomfortable. No, that is totally valid. I mean, I love horror and things in the horror genre for a reason. Hey, would you believe that they have found a direct correlation between a lot of trauma and enjoying horror? Can you believe it? Especially like from childhood? It's wild. But yeah, no, I get it. It's just there are certain specific things for me that I will just avoid, and I will just say nope, no thank you. Yeah. And we'll just not. We will just not. Okay, so let's read about this sister-in-law. I'm more of a psychological meta horror person. That's still horror, regardless of like which part of it you like. That still falls under horror. Sixth Sense is the shit. I vaguely recall watching that movie. Like, I know I've seen it. I just don't really remember it. Personally, I'm pretty all in for any type of horror. I can enjoy it, like especially if there's a good story. Things like Saw are where you start to lose me because I'm like, there's not really like a horror element. It's just a whole lot of gore, and you know, as we discussed before, me personally, like I'm done. You know, you throw me in a Saw scenario, and I'm just like, all right, bet we'll just go then. Thanks. I don't need any more of whatever you're doing here. But otherwise, like, I've watched really good slasher horror movies and series. I've seen really good like paranormal and supernatural horror, great psychological horror. Again, there are still certain topics that I'll like try to avoid whenever possible. You like the mind fucks? They can be really good. For me, if the story is good and it's done well, I'm here for it. There is something that I find very comforting in that feeling of being scared but safely. Like, it is entirely within your control and you are consenting to it. That's great. And I think that's part of why, like, certain horror games I struggle with is because it no longer feels within my control. And then I'm like, ooh, no, thank you. But then other ones, I'm like, okay, I'm scared. I'm definitely, you know. Like Noelle said, it's scary, but I can turn it off. Exactly. If it gets to be too much, you can just turn it off. The fish are well within your control. Yeah, the fish here are fine. That's different though, Sinful, because now you're dealing with an actual phobia. Like, I'm not scared of fish. Fish are fine. I have no problem with fish. I have a problem. I have thalassophobia. That's where it becomes a problem. And it's specifically like really deep, unknown waters. Because I used to go for swims in lakes all the time when I was growing up. I love swimming. Put me in water and like forget being a bonnet. I'm a fucking fish. Like, I love it. And it doesn't necessarily bother me if I can't see the bottom if I have an idea of what I'm dealing with. So swimming in freshwater lakes, totally good, totally chill, totally fine. Because what's in there? Trout, maybe catfish along the bottom if you make it down there. But you know, they're all gonna swim away from you, and that's fine. What happens when you go in the ocean? What happens when you go there? You don't even have to go that deep into the ocean. And things aren't really scared of you anymore. That's a problem. You get wet. I mean, yes, that is one thing that happens. But lots of other things. So many other things. And now we're talking about an alien ocean full of monstrous things that want to eat you? Yeah, no thank you. No thank you. I'm good. I am totally good. Like, I got kind of confident around like the shallow area where there's just colorful guys that, you know, will help you survive. That's cool. As soon as I needed to go deeper though. As soon as the water got so dark, I couldn't see the bottom of it. No thank y'all. And that's the difference. And again, that's like a phobia. That would be like me trying to tackle a game about bugs. It is a deep, intrinsic, visceral fear that I have, and I don't feel like trying to combat that on stream, you know? Bella's allergic to water. I love water. Actually, speaking of, I'm gonna have some more water. I would be very sad if I was allergic to water. I know some people are. I know that is a medical condition that can happen, and he's awful. You have not had water today? Have you had other things? Have you hydrated through other means? Switch. Did you take your meds? Soda has water. Soda does contain water. While it's not the healthiest choice, you know, you are still consuming liquid. You are still consuming liquid that will help to hydrate your body. So it counts. There's a lot of people who will, you know, really hardline the, you know, you gotta be 100% healthy, otherwise, you know, you're gonna die. No, that's not how that works. So you're consuming fluids? Cool. Is it a lot of sugar that maybe is not the best for you? I mean, yeah, but you know your body. You know when it starts to not feel good. I'm gonna consume your fluid. I mean, Switch. Look at you being so bold. See, those are definitely the times you want to make sure that you are hydrating after that. Change your mind? What do you mean you change your mind? Did you remember to take your med switch? Because if you haven't, go do that. Go do that. It is time. The time has come for Switch to take her meds. Another meds reminder, if you haven't done it yet, chat, go take your meds. Everybody take their meds. Thank you. In the meantime, we got... In this case, it's the sister-in-law who is doing the crochet, it seems. Am I the asshole for telling my sister-in-law it's rude to crochet everywhere? Guess that's really going to depend on what everywhere means. Like, are we talking she's leaving bunches of like half-finished projects literally all over the house, getting in the way of things? I forgot that Maves is set up to the command. Michi, you're the best. Why did that not work? Well, but I'll figure it out later. Okay, so let's find out what this sister-in-law has been doing. My sister-in-law does crochet. It's literally become her personality. She started doing it after her and my brother. Thank you, Zeke. 2 shoutouts in 1. She started doing it after her and my brother experienced a second trimester loss earlier this year. Now she does it everywhere. Okay, well, first of all, hold the phone. That sounds like a grief and coping mechanism, or a grief coping mechanism is what I mean. So unless it's like actually extremely intrusive, I don't think you should say anything. I work in the same place she does, and I've seen her crocheting at her desk during her breaks and lunch. My brother says it's how she relaxes. Apparently, it helps calm her busy mind. That seems entirely reasonable. Get love, Danichi! Every week or so, we have family dinners over at my parents' house. Since sister-in-law has been crocheting, she brings it with her. She just sits in the corner after dinner working on a project. My brother often sits with her and they'll talk quietly. Both her and my brother are quite introverted. If she ends up sitting with my wife or another sister-in-law, she's crocheting. I recently invited her and my brother to watch a film at mine, and again, she sat crocheting through the whole film. It's rude because she's not paying attention to anyone. Is she not paying attention? Or is she just keeping her like as a chronic fidgeter, I feel like you can pay attention to things and also crochet. I know it's not the same. I'm not saying it's a one-to-one. I'm just saying that you can have busy hands and still be paying attention. Tonight, my brother posted a picture of them where they were out having a couple drinks in the pub. Yet again, she was crocheting. It was on the table in the picture. In the comments, she was joking with her friends that she'll be able to see where her work in progress that she got drunk. It'll be all drop stitches and then she'll have to start again. My brother, she lost a child and picked this up to cope. Also, if you're good enough, you don't have to look at your work. Exactly. Her social media is full of posts about crochet. About what she's working on, the yarn or pattern she spot, or their trips she and my brother take to go to specific yarn stores. So this has basically become her new hobby. This has become her new enjoyable thing to try to make life a little more bearable. Imagine trying to find a little bit of peace and comfort in a hobby. I've had enough of her being rude. It's almost as if people like doing things. This is not rude. Oh my god, could you be any more just like unaware, unempathetic, completely just oblivious to other people's thoughts, feelings, emotions? I commented under the post that it was rude that she kept crocheting everywhere and she needs to stop being so antisocial all the time. Yeah, so self-centered. What the fuck? Hey, the singing fish. She didn't comment back, but one of her friends did, telling me off and that she can crochet wherever and whenever she wants. Yeah, I'm so glad her friends got her back. Thank goodness. I hope her husband does too. We'll see. I responded by saying, in that case, crocheting is banned in my house, so she'll have to socialize in future. She's not socializing. Almost like having hobbies are normal for people to have, right? My brother deleted my comments before her sister-in-law could see them. Good! Good! Yes! Let's go! Top tier husband! Supportive man! We love to see that! We love a supportive mans! I know this because he told me when he messaged me telling me that I was being a prick and her crocheting wasn't hurting anyone. It's fucking not! It's fucking not hurting anyone! It's not hurting you! It is, as Frodo said in the basement. Oh, dude, we don't need to call out the typo. We don't need to call out the typo. He said that she's currently crocheting all the time because she's making gifts for family and friends. BS, because we don't do gifts for adults in the family anymore. He told me they wouldn't be coming around anymore until I apologized to sister-in-law. I'm not apologizing because it's rude to not be giving people your full attention. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, sir. I didn't realize that anytime you walk into a room, everyone needs to put down whatever the fuck they're doing, turn, look at you, stare you dead in the eyes, and just sit there, hanging on your every word. Wow. I see. That's so interesting. Please, sir, tell me more. I must know more about these fascinating thoughts and opinions that you have. Attention seeker, neurotypical, right? I wouldn't be so specific. It made me smile. No, it's fair. And we will give Duke love, because Duke also deserves it. I hope you're feeling better. And I meant it earlier. You gotta tell those stinky thoughts. You gotta tell them that they're wrong. Right? Because you're great, Duke. You know that. You're funny, you're supportive, you're caring. And always so great having you here. So no matter what your stinky brain says, if it tries to tell you that nothing good's gonna happen, that any other I don't wanna actually give examples, because then that gives fuel for bad thoughts in the future. But know that any bad things that it's telling you, it's all lies. All lies. Make sure you're being extra kind to yourself tonight, okay? Because you deserve it. I'm glad you have supportive friends, because you also deserve that. You deserve all the love and support that you put out in the world right back at you. So accept it. You're a very good boy, Duke. You do that for free. Oh. I've been Pokemans. Pokemon Jamie's also Desecratus? I'm so sorry if I butchered that. Please forgive me, but welcome in. You are now a plushie. Thank you so much for the follow. If you'd like to set yourself up as one of the little guys you see at the bottom of the screen, we have a selection of Pokemon and other cute animals to choose from. It's in the stream avatars extension. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday or Friday wherever you are. You can call me Vel. I'm a loony moon banana and I change forms. I'm currently in pajamas. Then your brain's telling you you're a bitch is wrong. It is wrong. It is wrong. Your mother didn't raise no bitch, right? We are currently going through some Am I the Asshole posts and deciding whether or not you're the asshole. Anytime. We all got you, Duke. Everybody here. Everybody so supportive of everybody is great. And that's why plushies are simply the best. Mama didn't raise no bitch, screwed crackhead ready to jump off bridges. I mean, hey, if that's how you self-identify, good on you. Good on you, Duke. Just remember, if you're gonna jump off any bridges, have your double, triple, quadruple check the safety line so that you will, in fact, bungee correctly and safely. I cannot believe this person, though, and then He thought he was so right that he came on Reddit to be like, guys, come on, this is ridiculous, right? Can you imagine somebody just passively crocheting all the time? I'm curious about some of the comments, so let's see. Imagine! My safety line is 1,000,000 Twizzlers melted together. You know, it's 1,000,000. That's probably enough. You're the asshole, but I think it's great you've said she can't come to your house because it will give her more time with her husband and other people who are kind to her. Yes! Get him! You sound awful in general, so I'm not sure anyone should listen to your idea of what is rude. Right? Some men when women have hobbies. I think this is just some people when people have hobbies, but yes. Crocheting while watching a film isn't rude. Crocheting on work breaks isn't rude. Crocheting in a living room during a casual family get-together isn't rude. Being a quiet introvert isn't rude. Having a hobby you enjoy and talking about on social media isn't rude. It's pretty much what social media is for. Yeah, that's how you reach the people with the common interests, is you post about it on the social medias and you do the tags and stuff, and then the algorithm's like, oh, you like crochet? Oh, here's other people who like crochet, and then you're like, oh, I can talk about crochet, this thing that I really like and is helping me cope and grieve and stuff. She is actively participating in events with family and friends. She's joking with friends. She sounds like she's doing fine. Being controlling and insulting is rude, though. You're rude. Yeah, this guy is rude. Who's really rude here? OP. Right? 3 guesses why the sister-in-law isn't talking to OP at family dinners. You know, maybe I think OP might be getting a little bit of the cold shoulder from some people in, you know, family, maybe the rest of his personal life as well. And it's like, but I can't possibly be the problem. It's her crocheting, it's taking all of her attention. Because again, remember, this man walks into a room and you gotta stop what you're doing. You must turn, you must look directly at him, stare directly into his eyes and say, hello, it is so nice to see you. How are you doing? And then continue maintaining eye contact. Do not do anything else. And just nod. Uh-huh. Oh, wow. I can't believe that happened. Still maintaining eye contact. Mm-hmm. That's so interesting. I might be being a little mean. I'm sorry. Without giving us the play-by-play. These are just all people agreeing with that first post because, yes. Be meaner? I can't! That felt so mean! Oh my gosh, that felt so mean! I can't, that's it. I can't do anymore. I was looking at another one. Are you jealous that her crochet projects are more interesting than you are to everyone else? Savage. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that on stream. It's not rude to do a quiet craft project around other people. Historically, it's outright normal. Lots of people with ADHD, anxiety, or, you know, grief and trauma to process do that kind of thing. Maybe if you got a hobby of your own, you'd be less boring and petty. That first line is absolutely savage. Just absolutely dragged him. Let's all go crochet at his funeral. It's literally become her personality. That line alone is exclusively used by assholes. So I could have stopped reading right there, but I kept going anyway. People can crochet and pay attention to other things at the same time. That's just a fact. We don't do gifts for adults in the family anymore. Well, they don't give you gifts anymore. Yeah, he's definitely not getting any gifts. Wow, I want to see if OP posted anything, or he just got so savagely destroyed that he dipped from his own thread. Man. Who made you the social police? Her activity hurts nobody, it's not invasive, makes no noise, and frankly doesn't interfere with her ability to socialize. There are in fact plenty of social groups about crocheting, and is probably a needed coping mechanism helping her get through the loss of her pregnancy, especially going into the holidays. It's presumably she's expected to be the first with her baby. Unless she has absolutely no family of her own, you have no idea whether she's making items for family, maybe members of your family who actually treat her decently, which obviously excludes you. I fucking would. I feel it a couple times in games. Puta de madre! I could absolutely see Duke yelling at that. Alright, we got one more. We got one more to get through. An angry Hispanic yelling in Spanish is a lot of headbanging in the pendejo. But see, here's the thing. Part of why I didn't want to say that though is like, maybe his mother's actually lovely, you know? Because obviously his brother is doing right, you know? He deleted the mean comments. He called OP out to be like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? So, you know, mom might be okay. You used to have a Hispanic friend who would get so mad he lost Uno. It was funny as fuck. I love Uno. Unironically, I love Uno so much. For context, I'm really good at Uno. I was thinking for a community game night, maybe we play Uno. Would you guys like that? Would you guys like to play some Uno with me? There's Uno in Discord. Yes, we can definitely play Uno. I'm not good at it by any means. I just have a lot of fun. Our marker, you know, we've lost it when our shirt flies off our swaying head up and down like a barking dog. Okay, so we're gonna organize a Discord Uno night. That's gonna happen. Because I fucking love Uno. Like, dead ass. Maybe it's because I'm old. I don't know. Discord Uno event at the end of Pride? Yes! Yes, let's do that. Thank you for the rub symbol. You appreciate the head pats. Maybe no, next Fridays you do your thing. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out a day, time, etc. And we will do Uno. Maybe like sometime between the 28th and the 30th we do some Uno. We do some Uno action on the Discord. Jess. Why do you think we have Chihuahua? We have a dog that matches our vibe. Fair. Valid. Not called Uno on Discord though, but that's just basically Uno. I mean, I'm all for that. Yeah, we'll figure it out, man. We'll figure it out. Or maybe Wednesday, maybe we'll do it like no, wait, we can't do Wednesday. Either way, it'll happen. It'll happen sometime. It's my commitment. Sometime within the next like 2-ish weeks, we will have Discord Uno night. It's not the 24th, it's gonna be busy. Yes. I was like, oh, what about the 1st? No, I'll be busy. I'll be busy on the 1st. Because the 1st is a certain anniversary. So. But yeah, we will find a day at a time. I was also thinking that I want to do another movie night too. So many things to do. We will figure out time and place and all of that, because 24th is day for Deltarune only. Absolutely, Switch. I completely understand. Yes, I will be hoarding Maeve and Zeke all to myself on the 1st. Alright, last one. Special interest Goldberg. Totally understandable. And again, I hope you enjoy the fuck out of it. I may have been given a selection of crochet specific posts from a certain Cambion. But hey, I don't mind. Do you guys mind? So this is interesting. I don't know, I just noticed a pattern. Get it? Because crochet is all about patterns. No, nobody minds. Hey, I got the joke! Let's go! It happens so rarely. Alright. So this seems to be a similar one to the last one. That's a tight knit pun. Sometimes, Switch, sometimes I get it. A lot of the times I don't, but sometimes I can clock them. I imagine Maeve seeing "Am I the asshole for using this specific pattern?" Yes, from the rafter he hangs. I think that would, you know, depending on where that pattern came from, what type of it is, that could happen. Okay, so let's see what the deal is, because this one has not the asshole right out the gate. Am I the asshole for sewing with crochet yarn? I don't think that's "Am I the asshole?" I think that's just, am I doing this wrong? But really pulled through with that pun. You're also punny. Yeah, you know, that's fair. It's just not something I would promote, but hey, if that's what you want to make, then by all means. Alright, so I'm 28 female, actually. Let me do that real quick so we can get through this one. Cool. Blah. 28 female, getting married this year. Yay! And went on my bachelorette party trip this weekend. The trip was a cabin type setting where we all stayed in the same house. I have 3 bridesmaids, but also invited some friends to come along. Okay, valid. A nice group of people. In the group is my brother's girlfriend, late mid-ish 30s, of 5 months, who isn't in the wedding party, but that's fine. Again, invited part of the friends. She wasn't initially invited because I don't know her well, and I live in another state, but my brother asked me to invite her as a favor to him. He said that she's never been invited to a bachelorette and likely would never be. I have no idea why that is, that's just what he told me. Okay. And hoped she could have this experience. Since people would be paying their own way and the group wasn't large, I figured why not? She seemed nice enough. Totally fair. The problem is that during the weekend, she would insist on crocheting all the time. Even during our events and games, when I would ask her to participate with us, she said that she took time off for the trip and wanted to make the most of her vacation by catching up on her crochet projects, and that playing games and hanging out with my friends wasn't fun, and she didn't want to waste her days off. Okay, this is a totally, the vibes of this compared to the last story, so different. Last story, she was still actively participating in things. She just was crocheting along the way. In this case, she's refusing to participate and saying, no, you're not fun. She's giving the crocheter is giving OP from the last post right now. She also doesn't have to participate though, and she doesn't seem to know anyone there. I mean, no, but this was a specific trip though for like a bachelorette usually has like very specific activities planned, and like you're going for the bachelorette party, the bachelorette weekend. It's less than like, you know, we're just hanging out, right? Like if this was just, oh, you know, we're all getting together and whatever, and she wanted to just chill in the corner and crochet, like fine. Yeah, whatever. But this was a specific trip that if she's not going to participate in, why is she there? Is really what it is. To be clear, I don't care that she wants to crochet in general. Most of our activities ended after dinner anyways, and we just hang out in the living room. I just asked her to save her crocheting for night after the activities. So again, she's not saying you can't crochet here. It's just during the specific things that are planned, like, hey, do you wanna participate with us? It's kind of weird that you're here and you don't. My issue is that she's taking her crocheting with us to places like wine tasting, brunch, a museum tour, etc. It was super disrespectful in my eyes because she'd insist on coming yet wouldn't participate in the activity. Honestly, I was bothered that she was crocheting when we were playing bridal games, but at least that was in our living room. The trip's over now, but apparently she was super peeved that I asked her to limit her crocheting time. And my brother's been pestering me to apologize to her for ruining her trip. I personally don't feel like I should, because she shouldn't have come to the bachelorette party if she didn't want to do bachelorette-y things. And that's what I'm saying, is like, at night after the bachelorette party stuff is, or events for the day are done, cool, yeah, do whatever you want, hell yeah. But like, it's a specific thing that you do and everyone's there to, and it is also meant to kind of be like a celebration for the bride. It's almost like showing up to a birthday party that had like set activities and refusing to participate in the activities and just wanting to do your own thing. It's like, well then why are you here? I want to add some details in case this helps, because I think some people think I'm being a bridezilla. She was crocheting a throw blanket about the width of my entire arm span. That's what she was carrying with her to dinner, museums, wineries, etc. It wasn't some small thing size my palm. She also had the materials for her blanket with her, about 5 balls of yarn. I'm not sure what you'd call them, but each ball was about the size of a cantaloupe. We gave her the option to stay home. I told her I wouldn't be offended if this trip wasn't her style and she wanted to spend it crocheting. Okay, so see, and that's the other thing. Number 2, she said like, hey, if you would rather just stay here and chill and crochet, by all means, do you. But the fact that she didn't and was like, no, I want to come along, but I'm still gonna bring my crochet with me, it's like, girl, what are you doing? If you want crochet, then stay and crochet. If you want to come do the events, then come do the events. What is this weird in between? Even though my brother asked me to bring her, she admitted to me that she wanted to come and that she had asked my brother to ask me. Okay, so you wanted to be there, but changed your mind? What happened? She doesn't have social anxiety. She just thought our activities were boring and a waste of her time. That's just another comment, but I overheard her calling my party a basic bitch bachelorette, but I didn't want to confront her because I didn't want to cause drama. My biggest issue isn't that she wasn't giving me attention. Please, I'm a grown adult I'm already thankful for the friends giving me love and joy during the weekend. I just thought it was super rude to crochet such a big project during group activities. She literally brought the blanket to a museum and crocheted during a private tour. Yeah, why are you insisting on joining if it's boring and basic? Like, honestly, I was on the bride side the whole time, because it didn't seem like she was being confrontational or rude. It honestly seemed like the crocheter was the one giving that energy. Or, you know what? She wanted to go be somewhere new? Okay. Okay, then just stay there. You were given the option. Nobody said, well, you're here, you have to come do activities with us. No. It was like, hey, we're gonna go do this thing. Would you like to come, or do you want to stay here and finish your or work on your crochet? And she was like, no, I'm gonna come. Thank you, Werewolf Game. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday or Friday, wherever you are. I could see both sides, but no, the crocheter has to be obnoxious. Exactly. Like, that's what I'm saying too. I think most of these are before the edit, but let's see. So do we maybe see why the brother's girlfriend would never be invited to a bachelorette party? Yeah, I definitely can see why. Super curious about whether brother's girlfriend even wanted to go to the bachelorette weekend, or whether it might have been your brother's idea. If she made the suggestion herself, which we know she did, she is wildly asshole-ish. No need to sit around a wine tasting doing crochet, and more importantly, no one with much sense of etiquette would. Especially, again, maybe if it had been like a small project, like maybe she was working, hell, even on like a hat, right? Or a little bag. That probably wouldn't have been nearly as intrusive either. The fact that this is a massive blanket and she's carrying around, I think they're called skeins, right, Maeve? Right, Maeve? Are they called skeins? The 5 things of yarn. That's where it's just like, she must have like a massive bag with her that's like bulky and stuff. Whereas if it was just like she was working off of one skein and stuff, like that would be, I feel like that would be a little bit different as well. That's one thing if you're sitting around the house on those quiet evenings, which again, she said she'd have no problem when she would do that, because yeah, everyone's just chilling. She doesn't want to join in on like their vibes or whatever. Okay. But to insist on going out during scheduled events, that's where it gets me. The worst part, if she'd done 1 or 2 things, maybe the wine testing or with the games without crochet, and had just told you she was shy, quiet, introvert with limited social battery, this would have been fine. You would have cared more that she did 1 or 2 things than she crocheted the whole time, and then fucking said, no, this isn't fun. This is boring. This is boring. I can't believe you're such a basic bitch. She's really living by the skin of her teeth. Well, she really is, if she thinks that she's ever gonna, you know, get a another invite to anything fun again. Yeah, overwhelmingly not the asshole. Basic bitch bachelorette. How the heck would she know if she's never been to one? As the above post said, he's found out why, not the asshole. Excessive crocheting is inappropriate. It does. Like, again, for the last post, because these actually were 2 really good ones to do back to back. The last post, she was crocheting everywhere, but she was still engaging. She was still talking to people. She was, you know, drinking out at the pub and, you know, watching movies and not complaining either. She was just having it in addition to the activities, and I can imagine that she was not working on a massive blanket and hauling around skeins and skeins of yarn. So that's really where there's the big difference here. Like, I went out for an event and a lot of it was sitting around, so I crocheted quietly on that bag that fit in my lap under a chair. Yeah, absolutely. it's not bad to bring a hobby like crochet or something with you to go do things, you know? It's not that doesn't automatically make it rude. Have a small bracelet I weave when I'm bored at work. Perfect. There's ways that you can do it. Hell, even if you are working on like a little bit of a bigger project, right? Like maybe it's not a bracelet or, you know, a little bag. Maybe it is like a hat or a shirt or something. But a throw blanket is fucking huge. And unless she's like just starting off on it, like you're gonna, not only do you have all the yarn, but you're gonna have all the progress that you've made as well, and you're just scooping that up and bringing that along with you. Like, what? Bring small parts of the bigger project if possible, but yeah. A whole ass throw blanket is crazy? That is crazy. So, yeah. Yeah, we can all agree. Vastly different than the last post where she was just, you know, crocheting on the side. This one is no, this is my vacation, so I'm gonna crochet, but I'm also gonna make it everyone's problem. Like, I didn't even need the edits, honestly. I could just tell the fact, like, what got me was this paragraph. Like, once I got here, and the fact that, like, she said that she didn't want to waste her days off, like, then bitch, just stay in and crochet. Like, come on. No one's forcing you to do anything. You are an adult. You have free will. You were even offered to stay, and you said, no, I want to go. Then if you're gonna go, you go and you do the things. So, yeah, definitely not the asshole. Alright. We're gonna go find someone to raid out to. As a reminder for some of the things, Saturday we're gonna work on Resident Evil 7. Nietzsche's going to join me for a little bit of a stream. Thank you for dropping the raid messages. I appreciate it. First one, if you are subbed. Second one, if you're not, don't worry. Everybody gets to be part of Plushie Raid. And that will be at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. And then we got lots of fun stuff happening next week, including Thursday. Next Thursday stream's gonna be a little different with Maeve, who will be joining us to look at a new gothic vampire Yuri romance. Very excited for. Let's see who we can raid out to. Who's going? You know, let's see. Am I just starting? We go. Yeah, we're gonna go get Klein right as he's starting. All right, and then I will keep you all posted on what next weekend's gonna look like, if I'm streaming any of the Rivals tournament. If not, all of that good stuff, I will make sure everybody knows. But in the meantime, get good rest, take good care of yourselves. Remember, you're loved, you're valid, so appreciated, and I will see you all later. Bye.